What's your name?
Keira Griffin,
What's your date of birth?
December 24th, 1989.
Where do you live?
I live in Maryland, but I now reside in Dover, Delaware to take care of my mother.
Do you own transportation?
Yes.
Do you have any certifications that you should know about?
Do I have certifications that y'all should know about? I'm I'm a CMT, I'm MedTech certified. Um, I have my CPR, I have my MAT training. Um, that's about it.
What's availability?
Um, I have my availability is open
How soon can you start?
today, as soon as possible.
When was your last fingerprint taken?
Maybe about 2 years ago.
Can you pass a drug test?
Say again?
Can you pass a drug test?
Yes,
Can you pass a physical examination?
yes.
And how did you hear about this position?
I heard from through my mother's insurance because I'll be taking care of her, and they gave me reliable ink to hire me to take care of my mother.
What do you know about the company?
Um, I know that you guys take care of people who are in need of, like, who are needing help. I don't know too much about your company in general, but I'm assuming that the company does what other companies do. Like they take care of people who are in need. They help people who need like to be fed, changed, house house care needs. Um, you guys have CNAs. I know you guys have CNAs, not CMTs.
Okay. And why do you want this job?
Say that again.
Why do you want this job?
I'm doing this job to take care of my mother, and hopefully she can get better, and then I can keep this job to go to other people's houses and take care of them.
Why should we hire you?
Well, I'm hardworking. I'm driven by people who like I'm driven by people who give, you know, accomplishments, meaning like if you give me something, I'm gonna do it. I'm not very I'm not very strong on people who like tell me what to do, but I do listen to people who give me advice and things of what I should work on to get better at. This job helps me care for people more because I've been doing a job like this for over 4 years now. So been I take care of ALU people, people with disabilities, people with mental health, children. I have taken care of children, and my work ethic is really about the people. It's not about me. It's about taking care of people, making sure they're well, making sure everything is okay, make sure they're safe. Um, I'm about them because they're in need of my help. So I'd rather them be happy than to be, complaining about things, talking, telling on me if I'm not doing my job right, which would be impossible because I do everything that I'm told or the clients ask me to do. Um, I'm very, I am very like straightforward. I do what I'm supposed to do and I don't do nothing extra on the side. I do what I'm supposed to do. I make sure the clients are happy and I make sure my job is done correctly. If I have questions, I always ask. You'll probably hear me ask like 20 questions within a day if I don't understand something. Or if I needed something answered, I'll ask you or I'll wait and see if I can figure it out myself. Um, but usually it's about the client. So if the client's happy, I'm happy, then that makes y'all's happy, the company happy because I'm pleasing them and I'm also helping the client, achieve what they're supposed to achieve, and y'all are seeing that I'm doing my work properly.
Thank you. What do you consider to be your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness would be, probably would be, I don't know. Maybe not understanding a concept when it's brought to me at first. Like if you just hand me something and you say, "Oh, here," and I'm not getting it or I'm not understanding it, and you wanted me to figure it out, and then I don't understand. But I don't have a weakness. Not with this job. The only thing that I could say I'm weak at is maybe paperwork. Because paperwork kind of frustrates me a little bit, but I don't have a weakness. Or people having a controlling demand. Like instead of asking me to do something, or being, or say, could you do so, instead of just like talking down to me. That's my weakness in this job, because people do talk down to you in this job because they think you don't know what you're doing. Instead of talking down to me, ask me if I know, instead of assuming that you don't think I know.
All right. Tell me about a challenge or a conflict that you faced at work and how you dealt with it.
Um, well, I had came in behind a coworker, and one of the clients had complained to my supervisor that the staff was not doing their job correctly. The staff didn't feed them nor give them medication. And the supervisor had contacted me and asked me what was going on. And I had to explain to them that the staff before me did that, because I had to come in and do her job. I had to feed them, give them medication because the person didn't eat lunch, or the person didn't have their afternoon medication. So I had to explain to the supervisor of what happened, because the client had got mad at me, had put me in the category of me not feeding him, me not giving medication. So I had to clarify what the situation was to my supervisor so it could be understood that it wasn't me. I came in and I took over my coworker's job, who didn't complete her job. So at the end of that, my supervisor understood what I was saying. And instead of putting me in the category with her, he talked to her separately, then putting me as us talking as a group as a whole of us not completing our job because it wasn't on my shift that it wasn't completed.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, hopefully, I see myself owning my own business, you know, getting my mother better to where she can, be able to walk, and I'm able to own my own business, doing what I love to do, because I take care of people. Like I said, I take care of people. This has been my job for the last 4 years on the side, besides my primary job. And I like doing this more than my primary job. So hopefully I can own my own business in 5 years, maybe before that.
All the best.
Thank you.
And why are you leaving your current job? Why do you want to quit where you work?
I had to quit where I work because my mother became ill. She needs total care. And there's no one to take care of her besides me. So I had to quit my other job and come over here and take care of my mother.
Oh, that's so good of you.
Thank you.
What are you looking for in this new position?
I'm just looking for, to learn more of what I don't know, because I do know a lot about this job. To be taught maybe a little bit more on the, management side, HR side, to know about certain things, different things that I don't know. Like I said, I can learn. This job will help me gain more knowledge of how you guys work, and then how I've been in other companies, because every company isn't the same. I don't know, I can just gain, sorry, I don't mean to say I don't know, I can just gain more knowledge from what you guys teach me and what I'm taught. Like if you guys come to the house and say, oh, we need to go over this, go over that, maybe it's something new I need to be taught or something new I need to learn. And I'm willing to learn anything. I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to listen, I'm willing to understand what you guys have to bring for me to do my job better.
What type of work environment do you prefer?
I work in all types of working. Like I said, I work with children. So children, it could be loud, they could be fighting, they could be, you know, quiet. It, I mean, I do prefer quiet, but if it's loud and it makes the day go by, and they, with the kids, your day can go by very fast. 8 hours can just go by you. Um, it doesn't really matter to me. I just do my job. I come in, do my job, and as long as my job is done correctly, I'll just go. I go home. I don't really prefer no certain work environment. But I prefer non-smoking because I can't take the smoke. But other than that, I'm up to any working environment.
Awesome. What are your greatest professional strengths?
I like to lead. People say I'm a good leader because I have managed in two companies that I've worked for. Um, I just I had stopped managing because the companies, I didn't think they were good on my behalf. They didn't have my interests at heart. So, but I manage, I lead well. I have no problem, helping people, guiding people. Like I said, this job is like the back of my hand type work because I like doing this job. So I can tell you anything. Um, I'm not too much of a follower when it comes to this job because if you follow behind people, you can also get in trouble because who's to say I'd rather be on my own, go the direction I'm supposed to go. And then if I get it right, I can tell other people. I don't mind helping other people. I don't mind, guiding people in the way that I would want to go so they won't fall behind or they won't lack in something they don't understand.
And how would your last boss and coworkers best describe you?
Say that again.
How would your last boss and coworkers best describe you?
They find me as, they can say I'm funny, like I'm goofy, because I do like to bring laughter into the workplace. Because I don't like to be so dull when you're sitting. Like if you're in there and you're just like quiet, I like to laugh, I like to smile. Um, I like to cook, and I'm always cooking. Everybody's always eating. You call me the chef of the house because every day or all the time I was cooking something, people were eating, staff will come in, I'll always bring the staff together, because we needed to come together as like a team. So we know what's going on with the clients, what's going on with the kids, or what's going like throughout the week. Some people say I know too much because I'm new, and they say I might you might say like, oh, Kiki knows too much and she doesn't know what she's talking about. But then at the end of the day, I do know what I'm talking about. I said what supervisor had already said. And they're like, oh, Kiki knows enough. And, Kiki can call Kiki. And that's all it was. It was always calling me. Somebody's calling me about something before they call supervisor. Because if they call supervisor, you might get a different answer or you might get the same answer. But then you got to answer the question, why are you asking this question? Then you call me, oh, this is what he's going to say. This is what's going to happen. And I'm that type of person. I don't have no problem helping. That's the thing. I have no problem helping, guiding people, and I try to bring people together, even the kids, like, or the older adults, or the older people. I try to put a smile on their face. I try to laugh, giggle, joke with them. So, I mean, I try to bring light into the room instead of all the darkness and the dullness, because I can't work that way. I can't work with people who are just quiet and dull and then want to get you in trouble or just want to say things about you that they don't know nothing about. So I'm that type of person who will just come in with a smile, and I'll probably leave like tired, but I'll come in with a smile, and I'll try to make everybody's day.
Oh, wow, that's so nice. How do you deal with pressure and stressful situations?
You said how to deal with pressure?
How do you handle pressure and stressful situations?
I use coping mechanisms, and my coping and my coping mechanisms is because if you like, just say if it's something happens at the spur of the moment and something, I'm the one who would just be all right, look, I bring myself to where I got to do, and then I'll just get it done. I mean, I'm asking questions along the way, but under pressure, I'm going to get it done because obviously my supervisor needed it yesterday, but they probably gave it to me today. So I'm going to get it done within the couple hours or however much time I have. And I mean, I deal with it as it comes. I don't know how it will come, but I deal with pressure and challenges as they come, and I get it done. So I just tell my staff, look, y'all take care of them while I'll do this, because we have to get this done today, right now, and we don't have time to wait for you to get off work and do I'll do it now, and you guys should take care of the clients, and I come help you when I'm done, because we have to get this done. It's something serious. So that's that's how I deal with pressure and challenges.
That's a good way to handle it. All right. We have come to the end of the interview. And the question I'm about to ask, I'm not sure if you've already discussed that with Mr. Casey. So if you haven't, could you please let us know your salary requirements?
Well, I wish my requirement was what I was getting, but I'm told it's a little bit lower than possible, but which is okay. I'm taking care of my mother, so it's no big deal. Um, the requirement that I heard that I'm getting paid will be $13 an hour since I'm taking care of my mother. Um, I mean, my requirements would require more, but I'm acceptable for what y'all give me.
So that you mean you already discussed with Mr. Casey, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's the answer I needed.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to clarify things out.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And before I let you go, I have a favor to request from you. Do you mind if I send you a Google form so that you can complete the survey and let everyone else know how Reliable Aid treated you?
Okay. You're gonna send it through my email?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Uh, Again, immediately after this, I'm going to send you an email with some of the things that we might need from you. And please keep an eye on your email. Someone from the company is going to reach out to you soon.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you and have a nice day.
Thanks. You too.
Bye.
Bye bye.